Hello there, welcome back to lesson 2 for beginners. Today we're going to tie the Diawl Bach, which is Welsh for little devil. This is a fly you can't be without in your box. The materials you're going to need for this fly are very simple. It's red tying thread, because we want the fly to have a red head. Red wire, the alternative could be copper, which is for the ribbing. Peacock Herl, and brown hackles from any old cock cape that you can find. And that's all that you're going to need, so let's crack on with it. We start by getting the hook into the vise, nice and tight. Give it a little ping just to make sure it's sound. We're going to start today with a size 10. This is because it's a bit easier to see as a size 10. You can do 10, 12s, 14s, and if you're very brave, a 16, but you find your popular sizes are 10s, 12s and 14s. Get the thread on in the normal way, start at the beginning, at the head, work way down the hook, snip it off, down, touching turns to the base. This is exactly the same as we've done in the first fly that we tried. This time we're going to put a tail. We're going to need some feather fibre. So this is a brown hackle off an old cock cape. Tie it down nice and securely. Wind back up the body. Now we're putting in the wire rib. I always put the wire the full length of the body, just adds a little bit of extra weight. Diawl Bach is a Welsh pattern, good for sea trout and brown trout and rainbow trout. I've had fish all over with it, and up to now there's nothing apart from the hackle which is any different to what we've done before. Now I'm going to introduce something which you may not be familiar with. This is called Peacock Herl. 2 strands is all that we require. Snip off the bottom. I've done that, trying to focus. Right down along the hook body. Bring it along, wind it down, right up to the tail, back up again. We're going to turn this round, touching turns again. I prefer my herl to be nice and, well, a fine body. You can get them with very fat bodies, but to me it doesn't look right. That's about right. Tie the herl in, snip off your scrap, your wire. Now you're going to come the opposite way with your wire. This helps to strengthen the herl. The herl's very fragile, but if you do it anti-clockwise, as you did the herl on clockwise, that'll help strengthen it. This wire, I've done it in red. This is purely because I like red wire. Can be done with copper, and the traditional colour is the copper. Just form a basis for the last stage on this. You won't believe it, we actually reached the end of the fly almost. Turn it over. We're going to do the same operation with the hackle. Putting the hackle, we call this a bearded hackle, which actually sits on the underside of the hook. The traditional hackle is wrapped round. We bunch the feathers up like that, pull them away, got a little bunch like that, neat little bunch, which is all you need. Right, so that the points are roughly to the point of the hook. Round, 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 and just square it up. If you're sitting there and thinking, God, look at the state of his fingernails, can't help it, I do a lot of gardening. Can't garden without messing your nails up. So what we've got there is we've got the hackle tied in, turn it back over. We want the head to be obviously red, so that it nice, obviously as bold a red as you can get. That's actually the fly finished now, with the exception of tying off. Now, as usual, I will finish off with the half hitches. First, I do a single half hitch just to finish the fly, and then I can tie off at my leisure. So round and over. This is the bit some people have difficulty with. Round and over, back through. Put it nice and gently. And again. Over. Pull it from under. Down. I'm giving it 3. I'm a belt and braces man. Run the varnish onto the fly. There you are. It'll be set in about 2 or 3 minutes, and there you are, one finished Diawl Bach, one little devil, ready to do battle. And now we have finished lesson 2, the Diawl Bach, an old Welsh pattern which has served us well for countless years and has accounted for many trout, and not to mention a few sea trout. I hope you have enjoyed watching how it's done. Not a very difficult job, and I hope you will join us again when we tackle another little fly. Here's wishing you happy fishing from Dave Cammiss and the team.